Здравствуйте, с вами Олегович, и вы на канале Олегович Games. Мы продолжаем игру Dragon Age Inquisition. У нас задание, которое называется «Последний акт». Надо поговорить с Морриган в саду Скайхолда. Но перед тем, как идти к ней, я думаю, надо зайти в ставку и дать какие-либо задания нашим советникам. Так как они уже там все выполнили, что должны были выполнить. Заодно посмотрим, может выплывет какое-то задание. Ну и плюс, я еще в прошлом видео вам говорил, что я хочу со всеми переболтать здесь, в Скайхолде. Может быть, что-то интересное, будет какая-то информация, или опять же какое-то дополнительное задание. Так, союзы, понятно, растопить лед, хорошо, выполнили. Так, тут выполнили. Что дальше? Ага. Так, тоже выполнили. Что у нас тут еще остается? Новый путь вперед. Угу. Так, эту запустили. Так, что еще? Так, пропавшие союзники. Хорошо. Все, назначили мы тут все задания. Теперь можно пойти сначала, я думаю, поговорим мы с Жозефиной. Ну, со всеми переговорим, а в конце уже пойдем к Морриган. Там уже все-таки будет последний акт, как говорится. Так, давайте узнаем, что нам скажет Жозефина. В принципе, мы ее дополнительное задание уже сделали, но все равно поболтать как бы стоит. Это да.
May the Maker judge me worthy of the honor.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I share their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light. It's good to see you.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Так, ну это я не буду одно и то же постоянно тут спрашивать. Так, кто у нас там следующий для разговора? Ну, как всегда, мое кресло кто-то своровал. Ага, вот оно уже есть. Так, тут мы поговорили. Так, здесь у нас сейчас будет Варик. Послушаем его. Че, не хочет с нами разговаривать? Вот засранец. Это тоже молчит. Сучки, блядь.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walk through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward
Вральник до упора.
Thanks, Varric.
Да, сильно мы тут поговорили с Вариком. Так, а тут что-то там нам хотел сказать. Что он хотел сказать? Да, у нас там не хватает какого-то одного этого вот эскиза, блин. Кусочек, блин, таки не нашли. Ну и хер с ним. Так, идем с Солосом поговорим еще.
you have a moment?
Ну, для тебя сколько хочешь время.
What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
I don't believe so.
Ah.
Why do you ask?
You show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
I don't think of myself as different from anyone.
Perhaps not in the form of your body, no. Kunari are savage creatures. Their ferocity held in check only by the rigid teachings of the Qun. But you have shown a subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I know of your people.
I'm just one part of this team, Solus. What about Cassandra or Liliana?
Cassandra separates matters of faith from those of the world. And she above all should understand how limited that is. Liliana has a brilliant mind, but her faith was damaged. To her it is all a game of tactics now. But not you.
So what does this mean, Solus?
It means that I respect you deeply, Inquisitor. And I have disturbed you enough for one evening.
Ты смотри, выразил нам свое уважение. С ума можно сойти. Еще и оставил нас в какой-то жопе здесь, блядь. А, это же наши покои. Так, главный зал. Так, надо еще раз к Солосу подойти, может еще с ним о чем-то поговорим. Так, есть. Давайте сохранимся. Так, где этот малыш? А куда он делся? А, вот он, блядь. Как Бэтмен прям.
The Temple of Mythal sounds truly astounding. I would have liked to have seen it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
This war proved that we can't go back to the way things were. I'll try to help this world move forward.
You would risk everything you have in the hope that the future is better. What if it isn't? What if you wake up to find the future you shaped is worse than what was?
I'll take a breath, see where things went wrong, and then try again.
Just like that.
If we don't keep trying, we'll never get it right.
You're right. Thank you.
For what?
You have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me. You have offered hope. That if one keeps trying, even if the consequences are grave, that someday things will be better. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Так, давайте еще с ним поговорим.
Good afternoon.
Так,
We'll
все.
talk later.
С ним мы Уже переговорили. Давайте, наверное, сюда телепортнемся. Там у нас куча народу, которые хотят почесать языками. Лилиан даже та самая. Так, а ну-ка, что она скажет хорошего?
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
Да, хорошее у нее самомнение.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him. And we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. Calpurnia's loss has left the Venatori demoralized. They'll be easy to eliminate.
Угу,
I'll leave
понятно.
you to your work.
Так, с кем тут еще можно поболтать? Так, на этом этаже больше никого нет. Давайте спустимся ниже.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
What is your evaluation of how...
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's presence.
As you...
Yes.
Так, где наш Дориан? Что-то читает.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You're not doing nothing, Dorian. You came here. You're fighting with us.
Thank you for saying that. I want to do more than stop Corypheus, however. I want to save my home. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Ну, как он заговорил вдруг. Неожиданно. Был таким эгоистом.
Something you need?
I should go.
Так, все, поговорили. Так, давайте найдем сейчас еще Вивиан. Ой, где она? Подождите-ка. Ага, все, вижу. Только неплохо было бы, если бы там все прогрузилось. О, это наш этот командир Эллен, который нас научил умению этого вот рыцаря-чародея, по-моему.
Of course. We'll continue your training in your off hours.
Понятно, сильный разговор. Ух ты, он ногу даже на кровать поставил.
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you. You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
I thought that might be coming after the Grand Ball.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
Liliana might be a better choice than Cassandra, don't you think?
Leliana is a well-meaning fool. She will do irreparable harm to countless people in the name of freedom. She proposes to abolish the circles with nothing but a solemn promise from mages not to murder children. When an angry mage lashes out inside a tower, villages aren't destroyed. The circle protects us all. Mages will die and take ordinary men with them in a war that cannot be won. Consider carefully, Inquisitor. Everything we do is a sign from the Maker to those who seek one.
Я понял. Надо за Кассандру.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
I have complete confidence in Morrigan. She won't turn on us.
My dear, even if she wishes to remain loyal, what will the Well's power do to her mind? She's bound to some ancient demon. Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counterspells that may prevent mages from transforming or from reverting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now. If they have ever been documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes.
Понятно.
My dear, did you need me for something?
Так, понял. Больше не о чем говорить. Так, давайте вот что мы сделаем. Я сейчас тут сохраняюсь. И тихонечко телепортируюсь. Ну вот сюда, тут есть с кем поговорить. Так, отлично. Так, вот и Кассандра.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, the man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
You'll be the next divine, I assume.
If so, then what of us?
We can still be together.
Can we? I'm not so certain. You haven't lost me yet.
О, опять начинается прелюбодействие тут мне. Такие рога торчат. Блять, как будто с каким-то демоном целуется, блять. Ой, хорошо. Так, опять она мне в какую-то жопу закинула, блять. Спасибо ей большое, конечно. Ой, это мы, может, к Алину сейчас можем забежать уже. Чтобы потом не мучиться. Так, привет, чувак. Давай, жалуйся.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Чё, тоже помолиться пришел? Так, опять меня все оставляют в каких-то жопах, блядь. Так, я тут еще раз сохранюсь. Так, давайте с Кассандрой еще раз поболтаем.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Do you have any advice for me?
It seems that that's hardly surprising. Tevinter power is based on what whatever advantage he hopes to gain. We need to stop him at once.
That's enough.
Так, понятно. Так, сюда нехер переться. Сюда тоже. Ну давайте зайдем в корчму. Не, тут загружено, ты смотри. Я ж не ожидал.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mithal. I'm Mr. Crazy Fine.
We'll talk later.
Так, с кем бы тут еще поговорить?
Inquisitor? What's the word out there?
There's a vigil for the dead later. I'll be closed.
What's the current?
Spirited enlightenment. Also drunk.
Алкоголизм.
And quit.
Так, это брынчит. Так, давайте с быком поговорим. Он точно захочет бухнуть.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Ball.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass. Hey, you need me? See you later.
Какой-то неразговорчивый сегодня бык. Ну хорошо, не хочет говорить, не надо. Давайте поднимемся наверх. Сейчас найдем с кем тут поболтать.
Glad I could bring the news about those darkspawn, Inquisitor. Must have been a tough fight. Wish I'd seen it. Had a lull after. Shade went to Val Royaux. Off, I don't know. I'll get into Cullen's reserve yet, though. Not much else doing.
Так, понятно. Давайте с этой подругой поговорим еще. Супер лучницей.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
Так, это что за Абелас? Скрипучий.
An admission that did not come easy.
Of course it didn't, because that's elfy elves thing, being the sore losers of history. I never hear the end of it. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal?
Of course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
The evidence is hard to ignore. I believe it.
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Ну, она какая-то придурочная.
No, they don't. 1,000 miles away, all they'll hear is you won. They won't care what you mutter to yourself. And neither do I. So there you go.
Дурочка, блядь. Иногда хочется ее просто прогнать, блядь, с нашей команды.
Can't wait, what's on?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Пускай сидит тут, хер с ней. Так, давайте найдем Коула. Он где-то наверху должен быть. Вот он. Так, я сначала сохранюсь. Ну и куда это меня понесло? Блять.
And then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong. Like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
Ну и куда он пошел?
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing like the knot in his belly. But that is a hurt, and hurts can heal. I can heal. Forget.
Cole? Cole? Are you?
You may still use that name, if you like. I am here to help you.
Сильный разговор был с ним. Так, снова графика на космическом уровне. Да, у Dragon Age есть проблемы, конечно. Так, а вот и он.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
И все? Да. Сильнейший разговор. Так, давайте сохранимся. Так, а теперь мы куда? Угу, нам сюда надо. Заодно еще с Калином потом поговорим. О, какая телепортация интересная. Я говорю, куча глюков всяких.
All's well.
How are your charges?
Oversupplied. Never thought a mountain pass could seem like luxury. Make a...
Так, давайте с Блэквеллом поговорим.
Inquisitor?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title. Almost like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all?
I made very little up. I also feared. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
Угу, понятно. Так, тут тоже поговорили. О, заодно сейчас можем продать всякую чепушню. Это кто?
Your worship.
О, сильно поговорили. Боже, сколько тут лишняка. Так, тут ничего. Ну, вроде бы все. Так, давайте к Калину подойдем теперь.
do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
I don't think Morrigan would keep it here if that were true.
Yes. Morrigan said as much when I asked her.
Oh?
She said I was unreasonable, then offered to explain how the Illuvian works using words with less than 4 syllables. Ah. The Circle had a library. I'm fairly well read.
Right.
I'm not unreasonable.
Is there anything I should...
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter.
Трусы не может найти.
How talked me into that.
Because it's good to unwind and spend time with your friends?
I suppose that's true.
Понятно.
That's all for now.
Так, поговорили и тут уже. Так, что нам остается? Нам остается еще сюда телепортнуться, там есть поговорить еще с одним человеком. Ну и потом можно идти в тот сад. Там, где Морриган нас ждет. Так, еще одна небольшая загрузка.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird. I said weird, right?
Answers, Dagna?
Miriam and the Fade linked. But dwarves and Tranquil, not linked. But they work lyrium, so they are. Somehow. There's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
Keep investigating and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it. The Temple of Mythal sounds like the most interesting place. I hope you brought back samples of, well, anything.
I'll see you later, Dagna.
I can't wait.
Так, хорошо. Так, куда нам теперь надо? Так, ага, теперь нам туда надо телепортнуться. Давайте еще раз сохранимся. Просто я боюсь, что сейчас может сразу начаться задание, когда мы туда телепортнемся или приблизимся к Морриган. Я потому сохраняюсь, кто его знает. Я как бы рассчитываю на следующее видео уже сделать, ну, именно общение с Морриган и уже пойти к заданию последний акт.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mythal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
The Temple of Mythal held knowledge safe for untold centuries. It would be tragic to lose it.
Indeed. The Maker made the elves, as he did all children of this world. Any knowledge preserved by ancient elves in that temple could help us understand him better. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Can you tell me how our people...
What would you like to know?
Понятно.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Так, все, Морган нас ждет. Давайте, наверное, тут мы сохранимся. Уже в следующем видео продолжим. С вами был Олегович, это канал Олегович Геймс. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, оставляйте свои комментарии. До встречи.